race, and then the times I've tried to really go with Craig, it just hasn't worked for me, and I've come nowhere really. So it's the first time in a long time I've come here really ready to race, and you train hard, get the results, don't you?
So how old were you when you first competed here, do you know?
I know I first drank here probably when I was, I won't say, 15. But no, look, I've grown up here, over recent years, I suppose the elite bit of the sport's kind of got a bit detached from the whole age group thing. This is one time of the year we all, come together. I mean, I've got my 90 kilogram groomsmen out there running around, and it's just the race that everyone wants to come and be part of, no matter how fit and no matter what. And like last year showed, it's a hard race. Anyone can blow up, even in the elites. It's a tough race.
Do you have any problems at all out there?
Although I really pushed hard on the bike today. I knew the young guys that I said the other day, they're out there to prove themselves today. It's their one big chance of really stepping up and making a name for themselves, to try and get seen. And I know Josh Hamburger quite well, and he was swimming hard, and I tried to take the lead from him about halfway through the swim to kind of see if I could gap a bit before the bike, and he wouldn't let me go past him. And so I had to slot back in there, and he probably really hurt himself for doing that, but I'm sure he'll be walking around for the rest of the day knowing that he let the swim out and still had a really strong race. So I love being part of that whole, because I came from there and have done it for that many years. I just love being part of that whole atmosphere. Till next year, and I'm looking forward to next season, just getting back out there and really racing everything I can, and just racing consistently. I suppose with this new championship series, that kind of is a little to my liking. So I was probably going to head to back, do a few different racing things, maybe this type of lines, but with a series instead of a one-off world championship, that's pretty enticing to me. So let's see. But
is that because you held your fire for the Olympics and you didn't know you raced quite sparingly?
Yeah, I did. I stayed at home and did what I thought was best, and I had no regrets about that either. I had a good race. It was just that was where I was, and but trying to race 7 months of the year, I'll had a different what we've been doing in the past, where you can turn up to the Cup every blue moon and you have a different winner, and except from the men for obviously Gomez, you got a different two guys on the podium every race. So I think that it's going to make it very interesting this year, and I think it'll be a fairer system to get the best athlete in the world, not just the best. I always like to think that to be the best, you've got to be consistent, and consistently the best, not just fluke a race here and there. So I think the sport's moved in a good direction.
So do you think it suits you more having a series rather than one-off?
Oh look, I used to make a living out of doing a series, so there's no a bit different. But this one you got to travel around the world and do Olympic distance racing. But it's the same theory that you can't just afford to sit back and do all your training and then pop up and have a race and then disappear again for another year, so another 2 years or whatever it is. People do. I'm not saying go out there and be crash hot at it either, but I think it will suit me more than a one-off world championship, and I truly believe you will get the best two athletes, be world number one, world rank number one, or whatever number one. You'll just have one best in the world, and I think that's what this sport's missed for years and years, since the beginning.
Appealing for you to be obviously have the final of the Gold Coast.
Yeah, absolutely. To be really honest, the Gold Coast will be brilliant, but I'm really looking forward to the fact that they've finally got off, done something smart for the sport, and approaching big cities like whatever cities they are. I don't know if it's public yet or not, but the cities they're talking about are big cities, and new cities for us. New cities for us, and it's going to be interesting. New for us, it'll be a different change for us. We'll race better. Bring the sport to new places we haven't seen it before, big places with a lot of money and a lot of support from what I've seen in other sports. Absolutely, and it provides, from the framework I've seen, if they get it right, and that probably remains to be seen yet, but there might be a few kinks dying now, but I think if they stick with it, a few years down the track when they've got locations in place, dates in place, and live TV, especially in I mean, ever in the women's race at the Olympics running away by a mile. It's exciting that you have a men's race like that at the Olympics and people are going to watch it every time. They want to watch it. You know, we can keep providing that type of entertainment, the sport's going to grow. So, yeah, probably keep the area for a few more years.
Going across the finish line now.
It has been a long time in the making. Did it feel as good as you thought it would be?
It's kind of surreal because, to be honest, I don't feel like I've continued to lose here because, you know, it's a different race here in Noosa. A lot of the time I've come here on one leg. Sometimes I've feared and tried to go with Craig and just, you know, his cycling prowess was just too good and I suffered for doing that. And, you know, it's been ups and downs over the years and, you know, I think this year, obviously, being in shape at the Olympics, it's pretty easy just to continue for a couple of months. And, you know, it was nice to do it that way. You know, you feel a little better, I suppose, having a hard race.